Hello students, how are you? I hope you have studied the BST what I have given you yesterday the video. Now this is not time again, I am your economics teacher Anshu, and this is the time to study the economics too. Okay, so let's start. We already had studied this chapter earlier in the month of the April. So I don't think there is a requirement of a lot of explanation for this chapter because it's a very basic chapter which you have already studied. Fine, but I will give you some gist of the chapters so that you can revise it and brush it up. Okay, so fine. First of all, we start with the chapter 1 of the macroeconomics, that is the introduction to macroeconomics. Okay, so students, in 11th standard you must have studied, the economics, that is the microeconomics, and in 12th you have the macroeconomics. Okay, what is microeconomics? What we have studied already. What is microeconomics? You know that the microeconomics is the economics which is dealt individually, which deals individual things. That is only a particular single or a particular things. But what is macro? Macro means they deal with the economy as a whole. If in a very simple language, if I explain you as an individual person is a microeconomics. You as a whole in the class, you are a macroeconomics. Fine. This is the major difference between the micro and the macro. Micro means small and macro means large. Fine. But as you have understood only the microeconomics in the 11th standard, but still I just want to brush up it here for your convenience. Fine. Here, but before that, I just want to know what is economics. Why there is a need of micro and a macro? Why? Why the requirement? What is the requirement of the micro and macro to study? Why? Because if we study that in economics, in an economy, in a country, in an economics, there are the three major things that suffers or that hampers or that insist, the elements. What are they? That is the first one is the scarce resources. You know, human beings wants are unlimited, but there are scarce resources. Then economics starts here only when there is a limited resources and we have unlimited wants. When this is happen, then there is a requirement of economics. Second one is the choice of alternative. If a producer is producing a product in the market, and again he is not a single producer, there are a lot of producers in the market and they have the different same product in a different companies. So what? The consumers have the choice of alternatives. Again, it is a part of the economics. And third is the economic problem. When there is a scarce resources and unlimited wants, when there is a choice of alternatives, definitely there arises a problem of economics. Means what to sell, how to sell, and to whom sell. You already have studied in the class 11. But that's why our economics, but that's why the country there is a need to study what is a micro and what is a macro. Fine. Here we take both the economics, the microeconomics and the macroeconomics. As I told you, microeconomics is deal with the individual level and macroeconomics deals economy as a whole. In micro, there are three theories apply. First one is the theory of consumer behavior. Means you already had studied who is a consumer, what is the behavior of the consumer, what type of product he want from the producer, and etc. etc. And second one, the theory of producer. Means that as a consumer, if my mind is that I have to purchase a good product in a minimum cost, the same way the producer is to sell out the product. They will manufacture the product particularly in a minimum cost but sell out in a maximum cost. So this is the producer's behavior. This is very initial stages. Then we have to understand what is the consumer behavior and what is the producer's behavior. And when we understand both the things, then we have the theory of price. Means then we can decide what will the ultimate price of a particular product so that a consumer can satisfy their wants and the producer can earn the profit in the market beyond their expectations. Fine. This is known as the microeconomics. Now switch to the macroeconomics. Macroeconomics, again they have the four theories that is very important for the countries because macroeconomics deal economy as a whole. Means it is not an individual person we are dealing the economy of a whole country. Fine. The first one is the theory of employment. What is the theory of employment? Employment means if there is a lot of persons who have studied, they have graduated. Now what is the biggest problem of the country is the employment. How the employment will be done, how it will be eliminated, unemployment will be eliminated. What is the criteria? What are the solutions? For that, what we require, we have to understand the consumer, we have to understand the producers in the initial stages, and later on when they proceed further, it will eliminate the problem of unemployment. Fine. Second is the theory of the national income distribution. Once the producers and the consumers, when consumers started purchasing the products and the producers started gaining the profit, when they earn the profit, it will give a part to the national income. Then that national income, how it will be determined? What is the criteria? What is the deficit? What is the surplus? That is the base of the national income. And when we study this, when we studied into the macroeconomics, when all the initial microeconomics activities has been done. Now this is the third one, the theory of money. What is money? Money in a simple language, if we say, money is what the money does. Means if there is no money in the market, we cannot do anything. If no money in our hand, we cannot do anything. Means money is a whole and soul for everything. Money is a godfather. Money is a everything. If you want to purchase a biscuit for yourself, you cannot purchase. If there is no barter system, there is not a dollar barter system. There is a money system right now. If you have to purchase, you have to give it to the money to the seller, and then we have to purchase from them. See, so that's why the theory of money is to be very understood. यहाँ पे we have to understand what is the flow of money, how the money will flow, what will be incoming, and what is the outgoing of the money. But it totally depends on the microeconomics and then come to the macroeconomics. In a country, we also understand the money, that is the balance of payment. If we are giving the trade, if we are doing the trade with other countries, it may be a equilibrium, it may be a disequilibrium. That totally depends. If it is an equilibrium, means we have the payment and the receipts are the balance. But if you have disagree, it means maybe the receipt is more or maybe the payment is more. That all on what and how the money will be circulated. The banks are doing the circulation of the money. How the government will circulate the money. That totally depends on the economy of a country. We will proceed further for this when we study the chapter Money and Banking. Right now we have understood this one. Okay, the last one is the theory of international trade. Once a country is into the domestic trade, once they are through with the domestic trade, then they can afford to the international trade. Because international trade requires a lot of money and a lot of regularities. That's why the rules and regulations they have to follow, these are very expensive, and it will be continued and it will be implemented if and when we are domestically, we are very sound. Fine. So these are the elements on the theories of the macro as well as the micro. Okay. Now please note it down all.